Welcome back everybody. Welcome back to the garage. And right here, you guessed it, we got a hydroplane and we're gonna paint it. We're gonna go through the process and we're gonna do a little bit different process than the last time. Same soap process, but we're adding a little accent, I guess, to it, and which should be fun. Painting boats is one of my favorite things to do. Honestly, I've been painting surfboards, painting boats my whole life. So why not show you guys the process? And this is the easiest process. No taping, no thinking. The hardest thing to do, honestly, is just choose your colors. That's pretty much the hardest part. So anyways, I'm gonna choose my colors and we'll get back to it and we'll start putting the first layers down. All right, so I chose my colors, and while I was choosing the colors, I was thinking to myself, I kind of want to go with the patriotic theme. Considering the elections are in a couple, few days, honestly, a week, 10 days, and why not go with a really nice red, white, and blue theme? So to do that, we're going to have to do a little bit different than the last process. The last process, we painted our base colors any direction we wanted. We actually faded this way. I forget, I think it was like pink, orange, yellow, and green. And we did the same on the back side. This time, and then we hit it with the soap, and then we sprayed it with black, and then we washed it off. And if you haven't seen that video is in the description below. What we're going to do now is, since we want to go with a red, white, and blue theme, and the boat is already a white gel coat, so what I'm thinking is, hey, get out of there, cat. What are you doing? You want to get painted? Come on. I know you like paper, but you got to go. Come on. Come on. Go. See ya. All right. Back to it. Sorry about that. Anyways, so this is what I was getting at. The last time, what we did is we painted, and then we soaped, and then we covered, and then we washed. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the soap, because we want the white gel coat to pop through as the white from our patriotic theme, right? So with that said, let's get to it. This is going to be a little bit longer process, because every time you do a process in painting, every time you want to move to the next process, the process that you did right beforehand, 99% of the time, that needs to be fully dry for you to move on to the next. So it'll take a minute, but you know, we'll get through it. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some Dawn dish soap, and I'm going to grab two different kinds of Dawn dish soap. I'm going to grab the power wash, and I'm going to grab the drizzle kind. So let's get to it. I'm going to start off with hitting the front side first, and then we'll paint the back side later, so we don't have any of those hand marks that I did. Because I got to lay the boat down flat, or else we're going to have a bunch of runs in the paint. All right, so let's get to it. Here we go. Here's our Dawn dish soaps right over here. Oh, no, that's airbrush cleaner. Here's our Dawn dish soaps right over here. And remember, the more of the stuff you put on, the more masking of the color that's underneath. So the more I spray of this onto the white, the more white is going to pop out, right? So I want to very lightly put some white on there, some soap on there, so that I can hit it with the first color. And the first color, you guessed it, it's going to be the red. All right, so let's get to it. All right, I'm thinking I'm going to change the process up a little bit, because if I start spraying here with the power wash, then what's going to happen is the top area is going to be white. So what I want to do is I want to lightly mist with the power wash, front and back, and then spray it all with red, wash that off, let the red dry, and then hit it with some drizzle, and then spray that with blue, so on and so forth. Now we can also take it a step further. When we have the drizzle Dawn, the regular Dawn, we can also take our airbrush. If you have an airbrush, you can take an airbrush and you can just follow the outside lines of the soap that you create when you start splashing it down. And what will happen is afterwards, you will get like a really nice drop shadow on the color, and it'll give it a nice like elevated 3D view. I would love to do that. Only problem is the airbrush colors that I have at the moment are water-based, and I'm assuming, I don't know for sure, and I don't really want to try it on this, but I'm assuming that a water-based paint is not going to work well when you wash it off when it's still wet. So with that said, we'll start with the power wash, and we'll do some light mists of the power wash, and we'll hit this sucker with red and blue and see how she works. I mean, we could hit it with a power wash and a little bit of red on the top, white in the middle, and then blue on the bottom, and then kind of shorten the process up a bit. But that's not what we do here. We make things harder, right? So let's get to it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Don't be nervous, because you can't make any mistakes. And even if you feel you did, light mist. Here we go. Red. Come on, buddy. There you go. Of course. Damn it. All right, we'll hold you. We'll hold you. Let me fix the camera real quick. Gotta have to hold her. All right, whatever. We'll just give her a little bit of a lean. There we go. Gangster lean. Same with the camera. Let's fix that. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta get around it. Gotta get around it. Gotta get around it. All right. All right. So I'm not going to cut. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to hold it from the bottom right now. And this is already, see here, we're already going to have some spots. So we'll try to get some drizzle dizzle action on there. Cover that up. And we're going to go over and we're going to give it a quick wash. Here's the cat. Come on, Tiger, move away. All right, well, here she is after the power wash. And I just decided just now, and that's the best thing about when you're doing stuff like this. You can change it up as you go, you know, you don't really make mistakes. And this is looking cool. I don't like that fully white spot right there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit this all with the Dawn drizzle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this just the top. And then when it all dries, I'll kind of do the bottom. So here we go. Here we go. Let's get this can shaken up. We're using a deep blue. And I think I'm going to go with some thin tiger stripes style on this. Would be nice to have some star decals, and then I could airbrush around the star and get a nice drop shadow on the star. It would look amazing, actually. But we don't have that. We don't have that. All right. Oh, almost painted you right there. Not yet. Not yet. All right, here we go. We're going to take the Dawn. All right. Get some air in there. Get some air out of there. Give it a little drizzle right here. And remember, the thinner your line is, the thinner your masking is going to be over there. Right? So take that into consideration. And always, like I said, start from before and finish after. And what that does is that helps you not get globs. Globs might be cool, but not all the time, you know what I mean? So I'm going to stand up and do this so I get a nice... Sorry, I'm on the floor today, but here we go. All right. Hit her with the blue. Oh my God, that's looking sick. All right. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take her outside. I'm going to wash her off. All right, everybody, here she is. So this was the process. I ended up painting the hatch. I added some accents with some of the white splatter, and I changed them into stars. It's not perfect, but it looks great.